that case.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the TGR podcast. It's me, it's Rye Guy. I'm here with Jay
I don't have a thing.
Rod.
What up?
Stall.
He's stalling.
Ain't no stall.
I'm here with Jay Bills.
My dad bought.
And I'm here with Nico Suave.
A.K.A. Nick Carter.
It was worth the wait.
Dante Stallworth over here.
Dante Stallworth.
What up, people? Welcome.
What episode is this?
51, 2? 51 or 2?
Infinity, dog.
52.
That's
you know,
crazy.
it's the last, speaking of twos, it's the last year of 2021 because we're going into 2022.
It's the last year of 2021.
This will probably be the last one of 2021.
The last what?
The last podcast that we do
There you go.
of 2021.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Mans are busy over the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
And you know, so that's kind of what we're doing today is we're gonna wrap up 2021. Kind of review all the good stuff, all the bad stuff, all
Good
the
stuff.
whatever stuff,
All the things, yeah.
all the things that people be talking about that we just kind of shake our heads at too, and you know, talk about predictions.
I would like to see if
for
our
2022.
predictions came close.
That's what we should have done too. We actually
Incorrect.
should have. Now that you think of it, now that you said it, because we did the last episode.
Yeah.
We made predictions, so we should have done that too. We should have
Probably.
incorporated that. So we're already
Probably
admitting fault. in
Probably
this
should have put
episode.
some effort into this, but
I mean,
Rye Guy did. Sorry.
we'll put together a list of some things that happened over the year that are kind of some were big news.
Honestly, I could probably go back because it's all on Google Drive, right? All my outlines. I
Yeah,
could just go back.
just double check real quick.
So just do your thing.
He's gonna
it
do
up.
it. He's gonna double check it.
I just don't remember when,
Like-
the episodes were.
Like, here's my question for you guys. Where do you want to start this? You want to talk about events that went on in the world? You want to talk about pop culture?
You dictate
Popcorn.
where this goes.
I'm very open to letting this one flow because I feel like there's so many things we could talk
So
about.
let
And
it
if you look
flow.
at the list of things that I have on that document I share with y'all, like we're probably not gonna get to all of them, to be perfectly honest. I mean, the first thing that I want to talk about, because it's crazy to me, is like it's not crazy to me that Kanye and Kim Kardashian broke up, but it's crazy to me that Pete Davidson is slamming that right now. Like that's one of the craziest things. I like that guy. He's funny to me. But like,
taking your bitch, dog. Yeah,
but
that's
like,
rough.
yo, that guy's slamming Kanye's girl right now.
Kanye must be fuming, bro.
That's happening.
Fuming, bro.
He like he gave so many simps so much fucking hope in this world.
Oh yeah, bro. You could be a waste man
What
your
makes
whole
him a
life
s-
and
what-
make
what-
trust me.
what
He's not a
makes him a simp?
he's not a simp. He's not a simp. I shouldn't say that. But
What
I'm
makes
saying
him a simp?
but I'm saying because he looks the way he looks, like a little goblin.
Yo, but that's
He
the
does look
thing, man.
goblin.
Like, yo,
Man called him a goblin.
He looks goblin.
men are
He does
much
look
more
kinda like a goblin.
superficial
Yeah,
than women.
Kinda does.
Yeah, 100%.
Men are much more superficial.
But you know what? You say that, and I also will disagree with you because women are extremely superficial when it comes to height.
To the T.
Mans don't give a fuck how tall a bitch is. Do you care if you fuck a bitch that's taller
Definitely
than you?
not.
No,
Definitely not.
he does not.
Yeah.
But women, bro, like I can't remember the last time I've been on like a Tinder app or whatever, but bro, you'd have like a girl who has all these things about, oh, if you're like this, blah blah blah, don't even bother.
yeah, well,
If
those
you
are
if you don't like a girl who has meat on her kind of thing, don't body shame, all this shit.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, don't body shame and all this shit. And then they'll be like, must be 6 foot to ride
Yeah.
this, like kind of thing.
to ride this.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
All right, this.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit,
though?
is that to say?
I'm not saying that's what it
That's what
is,
it sounds like to me,
but
bro.
that's the idea of it.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah,
like
yeah.
like there's so much hypocrisy in it that I find from like women over the years where it's like they don't want to be body shamed, they don't want to be objectified
Yeah,
and all this
no,
shit.
100%.
But then
yeah,
and they'll say all these things about what they want in a guy, but then if a guy is not tall enough,
Yeah, but we
some
live in a
girls will
world
just straight up shut it down.
yeah.
we live in a world of double standards, bro.
That's the thing.
100%.
That is true.
And I feel
You
like
gotta
it's
allow it.
like it's those. I mean, obviously, this is a biased opinion because I'm a man and we're a bunch of men, and we're only
Bunch of
speaking,
mandem.
only speaking from experience, so whatever, let
Yeah.
it slide. But I feel like it's for like women in particular, like that is not really something, that's is something to strive for in a relationship type of thing.
There's a height
You know what I'm
difference.
saying?
It's stupid.
Like, yo, really?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't care about the
Yeah.
guy's
bare girls out there, bro.
personality.
Trust me.
or you just care about, like,
Realistically,
it's-
that's what it
it's kinda
comes
weird,
down to.
yeah. It's
for
like
me
me
at the end
saying
of the
like,
day.
yo, I'll only date a woman, and I'm already, I have the love of my life in my life already. But this is just an example. I'm saying like, I'll only date a woman who, has huge titties or something. Like, how bad is that?
See,
I've never thought of that before.
Better have them take over.
Here's always been my kind of thinking about it. Okay, every woman is like, in my experience over the years, every woman is beautiful and sexy in their
Every
own,
man is too.
and we'll say that, but I'm just saying from a male
It's
experience, because we're saying
2021, bro. You gotta be inclusive.
okay.
Gotta be inclusive.
Every man and woman are beautiful and sexy in their own unique ways.
So you like men too.
Listen,
I was about to say.
ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
It's whatever.
No,
Guy just
you
keeps
know?
interrupting the things
Sorry,
I'm trying to
sorry,
say.
I apologize.
I'm losing my train of thought. But
I won't speak ever again.
anyways, what I'm saying is
Trust.
everyone's beautiful in their own unique ways, and ultimately, some girls have big titties, some girls have small titties, some girls have butter faces, some girls have beautiful faces, some girls have good smiles, some girls have bad smiles, some girls have nice eyes, some girls don't have nice eyes, some girls have nice thighs, some girls have nice asses, some girls have no ass. But at the end of the day, if they don't have all of those things, that doesn't really fucking matter. What matters is how you connect with that person, how they make you feel when you're not engaging in sexual activity, because no relationship will ever last if you're not happy when you're not engaging in sexual activity. It's very easy for a man to enjoy himself having sexual activity. It's a lot different for women, I guess, maybe, but that's the truth of it. That's facts. It might be ignorant of me to say, and I'm sorry, people, if it is.
It's not even
That's
English.
what it is, bro.
It's just,
It's what it is.
That's in my experience. That's what I've found. Because ultimately, yeah, I've been with women that are like super hot and way out of my league, but I have felt more and been more attracted to women that maybe didn't look as good as those women because I felt more connected to those
100%.
people for who they were, not fucking because they had big titties and big ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
That's
I
the
hear
facts
you.
of the matter of it.
That's what it is.
And I know there's women out there that will say the same thing about guys, and we can't say that all women discriminate against height, because they don't. I mean, perfect example is Tom Holland and Zendaya. I'm pretty sure that chick's taller than him.
Definitely, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a little boy right
Isn't that Spider-Man?
That is Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
It is Spider-Man.
That's,
though.
You know what?
That's Spider-Man.
Since we mentioned
That's fine.
Zendaya, I am going to just quickly transition into a quick little top. We'll, you know what? We're just gonna go all over the place tonight. Okay, so like,
That's a real nigga name.
what was the best movie you guys seen this year? I'm gonna start
This year?
in 2021. The best
Honestly,
movie
bro, I
I
can't even
seen
remember.
in 2021 that came out this year was fucking Dune.
Really? Have you read the book?
I've never read the book. I
Interesting.
watched
Interesting.
30 minutes of the original like 80s movie, and it's terrible.
Obviously.
It sucks so bad.
No, I heard it was a wicked film.
The movie is fantastic.
Yeah.
Really?
Very, very good. Very well done.
I think I've read half the book and then I started tapered off because first of all, it's fucking this thick.
Jeez.
Second of all, I don't know, just probably lost interest. But I really heard it was like, it looks visually stunning.
Oh,
it
visually,
about?
it's fantastic.
What's it about?
What's it about?
So essentially, it's
Intergalactic space travel about super drugs.
kind of, yeah,
Sounds lit. Sounds
yeah.
super drugs.
And this super drug is what makes like interstellar travel possible. It's called
Really?
spice.
Okay.
And it's mined specifically on this this planet. I forget what the planet's called, but essentially it's like a big sand planet.
Planet Sand, I believe.
Is that what? That's not what it's
It's like, is that what it is?
Planet
Maybe.
Sand.
Could be.
and the thing that I like about it too, it's
Sandonia.
like for like a futuristic sci-fi thing, it's like the universe that it takes place in has like the perfect mixture of like kind of old technologies and new technologies, where it's
Yeah.
almost like, imagine like you look at us, there's certain things that we do nowadays, like digital signing papers,
Yeah.
but like they still have like putting fucking like what do you call it,
Wax machine
like
or something?
wax on paper and then putting your fucking seal
Oh,
on it.
gee.
Yeah.
Where it's kind of cool how they do some of that. You know what I mean? And you know, it's got some greasy actors in it. That the fucking kid who's like the main character, I think his name's Timothy Chalamet. He's really good. You know, Josh Brolin's in it. I'll watch anything with Josh Brolin in it. Realistically,
I don't know who none of these man.
Oscar Isaac. you know who Josh
Yo, I'm
Brolin
just
is?
hearing
Fucking
names.
I don't know who
Thanos.
none of these
Josh
man.
Brolin is Thanos.
Oh, yeah,
I like
And
Oscar
fucking
Isaac.
Oscar Isaac.
I know, man, like that.
I like Oscar Isaac in everything except
Oscar
for X-Men
Isaac.
Apocalypse because he's a terrible choice for Apocalypse.
Well,
Sorry.
they're like
Who was in Apocalypse?
He was Apocalypse.
Oh, he was Apocalypse.
He's
Apocalypse.
trash.
Okay.
But I like him in pretty much everything else. There's a bunch of other like Jason Momoa is in it. He's pretty good. Zendaya, obviously. Oh,
yo, he
fucking-
was recently filming something in Brampton of all places.
Was he actually?
Ooh.
That's jokes. Momoa.
Aquaman.
Aquaman's in
I rate him.
B-Town? All right.
Jason Momoa is actually greasy in the movie. I'm not gonna
He's
lie.
out here.
Yeah,
He's in the ends,
He's in
fam.
the ends, I mean. He's dead
Oh.
ball.
We have a Batman out here
Yo,
too.
you know who else is in it?
They're
Who's
linking up,
greasy?
dog.
We got Superman right here.
Jeez.
One of my favorite actors, Javier Bardum. He's
I
in
fucks
it.
with Javier Bardem.
He's fucking greasy. I love that guy.
I'm a big like movie head, so
Oh,
I'm
nice.
familiar with
Yeah.
a lot of these actors.
Definitely. If you haven't seen it, watch Doom.
I've seen a
See.
lot of movies
Yeah.
this year. I don't remember
Bear it up.
which ones were
You're
sick. I can name
yeah.
some off the top. Like His House was a Netflix original movie. It was a horror movie about two immigrants from, I think it was like
His house? What's it called? This his house?
Botswana or some shit like that.
Oh shit. Okay.
It was a really, it's actually it's a good horror movie. Then there was stuff like, I don't know if Green Book, if I saw that this
I
year.
remember that.
I was talking about.
Queen
I like
of
Green
Slim.
Book.
I'm more so thinking about movies that came out. in
Yeah,
2021.
yeah,
Green Book,
so-
I wouldn't count because I'm pretty sure.
I
that did not
don't
come out
remember.
this
That's the
year.
That
thing.
didn't come out this year?
I'm terrible.
Nah.
I like Green Book. I thought it was good.
No, yeah.
It's
But
definitely a 2020 thing,
Was
yeah,
it?
I don't think it's a 2021 thing.
according to Rygar.
Crazy.
I'm 90% certain it wasn't this year.
What
If
did
it's
I
already been in theaters and on the flicks, I'm
Honestly, I don't even remember.
From
bro.
what
pretty
I've seen
confident
from The Green Knight, which was like half of it, sick movie. I didn't finish it
yeah.
because fell asleep.
So
That
you're-
doesn't mean it wasn't a good movie.
So you're recommending a movie you haven't
Alright,
finished?
Pig.
I'm
Pig was a
watching
really
that
good
game.
movie with
What was
Nicolas
Pig?
Cage.
Oh, okay.
Nicolas Cage is a real one, bro. Face Off,
I mean, yeah, but how long ago was that movie still?
Con Air, bro.
I mean, how
Con
long
Air.
ago was that
Con
movie
Air.
still? I love those movies though. Fucking
Yo, what
Gone
was
in
that
60
movie?
Seconds.
I seen that recently with Will Smith in it for Venus and Serena's.
Oh,
What
God.
you
Yeah,
call
for
it?
Venus and Serena's. Yeah.
It's like
Oh,
King-
that just came out.
King
yeah,
something. I seen that. It was a decent movie still.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, it's decent still.
I saw the Ghostbusters movie the other night.
Yeah.
It was actually
Wow.
pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't like it. It's not like I'm not gonna tell everyone to go see Ghostbusters.
Go watch that.
Like you don't need to see that in theaters.
Watch that.
But Dune, like I'll tell everyone go
No,
see
I
Dune.
want to watch. I
Definitely go
definitely
see
want to
Dune.
watch, dude. I'm waiting until it comes on, till when it's
Yeah.
available at home.
And since we're kind of on the movie topic, if y'all don't have, do you have one?
What? Honestly,
I
yo,
don't-
I
look like
so
you're gonna say something.
I can't remember like how many movies I watched this year. Probably not that much, but the most recent from my memories, I watched The Harder They Fall. I watched it on Netflix. It's like Idris Elba, Lakeith Stanfield.
Oh, okay.
That was pretty.
The
that was
Keith
pretty
Stanfield, he's from like Get Out.
Yeah.
sick.
No, not Get Out.
Atlanta.
Yeah, he was in Get Out,
He's
Atlanta.
Atlanta. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's sick. I like him.
It's
But
jokes.
saw a little bit of that. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, yo, honestly, I don't like. I revisit a lot of not older movies, but I don't recall watching a lot from like 2021.
Yeah.
I don't remember, bro.
Especially because this whole fucking pandemic shit still. So not a lot of movies.
Time's just moving different, bro.
Remember Mortal Kombat came out too? Right,
Yeah,
that
that was-
2020 or
That was a
2021?
Wasn't that this
2021. Yeah.
Yeah, Mortal
Yeah,
Kombat.
that- okay.
We got
Mortal
all our-
Kombat, okay,
we got
cool.
all our dates mixed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was definitely this year.
Either 2021 or 2021.
No, it's definitely 2021.
Think so?
Yeah,
Yeah, cool.
I bet
Yeah.
money on it.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat. That was lit.
That was pretty good.
Forgot about
waiting
that.
for that to come out, and I can't wait for the
The next
one.
one
The
gonna-
next one. It's gonna be
Can't
a
wait till
whole
the
new
next one.
series. So I'm amped about this.
I can't wait.
That's
Right.
definitely what. Yeah, that's my favorite. Right there. I was like, oh shit, man, them are
Yeah.
back.
So
Sub-Zero's a real nigga.
Sub-Zero?
Yeah,
Scorpion?
while
man.
while we're on the subject of kind of like movies, let's kind of
Murder.
transition to TV for a minute.
Oh yeah.
What's the best shows of 2021?
Oh, for sure, BMF,
I need to take a BMF.
Power Book 2,
Mm.
the one with his son, not actual. There's okay. Basically, let me break it down. So 50 is a real nigga, basically, and he's breaking down
How many times has Bill said 50 is a real one on this show?
too many. He has like basically
Every
a
episode.
power universe, right?
Ridiculous.
So off his one show Power, he's stretching out a whole bunch of shows and a whole bunch of things into one network, almost like with Marvel in them.
Yeah.
Those guys,
Well, it's
right?
getting
Marvel.
pretty
Pretty
common too, because like even Sons of Anarchy did that. It's like
Exactly.
spin-offs, just creating spin-offs.
But it's you don't really see much black sitcoms
Yeah.
or black shit.
100%,
Like,
yeah.
there was back
100%.
in days in the early 90s, right?
Yeah.
So it's like he's bringing that feel
all
back.
connected.
You know what I mean? So he's smart. He's targeting the right market, and he's making some serious plays. But yeah, all this shit that he's been dropping all this year and last year have been fired. Power, BMF, and then when Snowfall drops, that's the one too. But those are all just like the shit I've been bumping right now. Other than that, if you're watching like anime and shit, Baki, that shit is hella dope. Trust me, it's like stupid. Basically, it's about this dude and his dad's like the strongest nigga in the universe, and he's basically trying to be stronger than him.
That's crazy.
And it's actually lit, bro. Like it's a different
That's
way.
Netflix, right?
Yeah, it's Netflix. And his
Yeah.
dad's a different type of man's too. It's like it's a wave. And then on Prime Video, there's this show called Invincible.
Yeah, I seen that.
You
one.
seen that?
That was
a
pretty
dope one
good.
too. Yeah. The shows, those would be for me. Those ones are popping right now.
The only one I can name that I watched was the latest season of Narcos.
Oh yeah, how was that?
That's the only series I watched that I recall this
Trust me.
year.
Yeah,
all I watch is
Narcos.
Money Heist. All I watch is Money Heist, and that was it.
Narcos Mexico.
Oh,
Jamie
and
Dolan.
Squid Games. I watched
Squid Games.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Squid Games.
Because you kind of had to.
Squid
Everybody
Games,
did.
yeah,
It was like
became
shoved
like
in your face by
yeah,
the world.
cultural
Literally.
phenomenon.
Yeah, 100%.
Which it was pretty good. I did not like the ending to it, to be perfectly honest.
Oh, the very okay.
Yeah, it's pretty open ended.
No, it's not even about that. It's just the fact. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to reveal shit to anyone who hasn't
do.
seen it.
Just reveal it, bro. We're
Everybody's-
it's 2022 just
well,
now.
to be perfectly
Reveal it.
honest, I
Everybody's
don't
seen
like
it,
the
bro.
fact that the guy's like going back after all of it when
Yeah.
he could have just fucking kept going.
Could have went to go see his.
Like that was fucking stupid. Yeah, could have went to go see his youth, but he's just like,
He's like, hey,
oh,
you know what?
they're still doing
I'ma
this.
go.
I need to stop this, like kind of thing. I was just like, oh, that's fucking stupid.
Go on, bro.
Like, go live your life, bro. You just fucking won. Go do what you said you were gonna do the whole fucking
Yeah.
time. The whole reason
I guess they needed
why you
to
sacrificed.
They needed to do that in order to like.
They could have kept it going without him, though. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, he's the main character though.
Guy goes back and sees the
Oh,
man get
God.
slapped up in the
Yeah, it just sees man's getting slapped.
food in
Another
their
show
face.
I would mention that I think everyone needs to watch. That the latest season just finished here in 2021 is Succession.
Oh yo, that's.
I didn't start it. I want to.
Yeah,
I
I've
finished
heard
it
the other
good
day.
things
I
about
want
it.
to.
Succession's a greasy show.
Daps me, dog. You're right. That is a very good show.
Thank you. Yeah,
Success.
100%.
That's a thing. That was
How many seasons?
3.
Yeah, 3.
How many
Third
episodes?
season. There's 10 episodes in the first 2, and there's 9 in the third one.
It's not
I was
too bad.
tripping. I was like, I thought they were gonna do a next one.
Yeah,
but
same.
The way it finished, like, okay,
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
Kind of a greasy ending too.
It's a
I was
very-
not expecting that shit to happen.
very
either.
greasy ending. I can't wait for the
Yeah.
season.
I was expecting it to go a completely
Hey.
different way,
Me
and then
too,
it happened.
and
I was
things
like,
changed. I was like,
"Oh shit!"
Y'all are saying too much right now.
Nah,
Because I'm definitely trying to watch it.
Nah, you don't even
But
remember
yeah,
that.
no, you definitely need to watch Succession. I'm gonna throw out Curb Your Enthusiasm as
Yeah.
usual. The latest season, Larry David, my G.
A real one.
Still
Such a real
one of the best shows on television. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah.
I haven't even watched it.
Larry
I'll have
David's
to go
so
back
funny.
It
and-
might not be for you, but that guy's just
Nah.
so
What
funny.
actually?
It's so
I know
funny.
it's
I know
it's not
you're saying that.
it's not
Like, disrespectful,
2021, but I
So
started watching Seinfeld in 2021, and I was like,
'Cause it was on Netflix,
holy
right?
shit.
Yeah.
You know what I went back to?
This is
Everybody Loves Raymond.
hilarious.
Yo,
That was on
geez.
Netflix. It's hard.
Yo, Raymond
Everybody-
Romano,
Raymond
dog?
Romano is
He's a
pretty
real
Now
one.
I'm just waiting for King of Queens, and it's a wrap, bro.
Queens.
It's over.
Seinfeld's like one
all
of
I'm
the
waiting
only
for.
shows that I can still tolerate
I
to
love that
watch
show.
that has a laugh track. Anything with a laugh track, I can't do it. It just insults my intelligence while I'm watching it.
Did you ever
Laugh
tell me that?
right
Never
now.
laugh at
This was
I don't
funny.
think this is funny.
Yeah. Stop trying to tell me what's funny. I'll decide,
I'll decide what's
funny.
funny.
Thank you very much.
Nah, but Curb is just yeah, you're right. Like Curb doesn't have that, but it just it's just too much, bro. It
Another
just kills me.
another show I gotta throw out there is the Netflix special True Story. True Story, with like Kevin Hart and Wesley Snipes.
Okay.
You guys seen that one?
No.
No, not at all.
Yeah, that
I
one.
haven't even heard of
You
it.
guys didn't even watch it? It's on Netflix.
I
No.
haven't even heard of
Is
it.
this still on it?
It's pretty ignorant to be perfectly honest. Like it's kind of funny, but it's a really dark comedy. It's essentially like Kevin Hart. I mean, he's kind of playing himself in a way. Like he's playing this comedian who kind of came from like a rough neighborhood kind of thing, and then essentially he gets into trouble, ends up I guess a girl ODs in his bed, kind of thing. After a night out, he's usually sober. He goes out with his brother,
It's like a low key biography.
gets drunk, and then his brother helps him kind of cover it all up, and
I read
then
that.
everything just kind of spirals from there, kind of thing. And you know, Wesley Snipes is a real one in it. It's pretty greasy.
Yeah, I gotta pre that.
You know, it's that one. I would definitely say it's worth a watch. I'd say first and foremost you gotta watch Succession, but
Yeah, that's
I gotta
the
take it
one,
in.
bro.
True Story was one that came out this year that I heavily rate. Yeah,
I have to pre that then.
100%.
Definitely have to pre that. Yeah. There's some good shows that came out still, and there's gonna be a lot more greasy shows coming out just now too. Like, you guys watch what's that show? The greasy one. Oh, it's gonna bother me. With
Bravo?
Kevin Bates?
Oh, Ozarks?
Ozarks. Yeah.
Waiting for Ozark to come
I
back.
mean Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman.
You know what I mean?
Kevin Bates.
Kevin Bates.
Yeah, Kevin Bates. Yeah.
Got it though, right?
And we're like, yo,
That's my niggatry right
Listen,
there.
I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull out a word that I learned.
I don't know.
What Bills just did is what's called a malapropism.
Ooh.
There's a word for
that's
that.
a word I learned in 2021.
Nice.
Hey.
So essentially, it's when you know what you mean, but you completely mix it up, kind of thing. Essentially,
Yeah, that's basically just
it's like me trying to say, hey, you want to go watch that new fucking Warren Goldberg movie, and I'm talking about fucking going to see Mark Wahlberg's movie. Kind of thing.
It's almost it's similar to what a Freudian slip is.
Yeah, like you know what I'm talking about, but I've totally mispronounced.
That's
it.
why I threw it out there to see if it stuck, bro, and it did. You know, you guys got it.
We did get
Kevin
it. We
Bates.
did, but I was just like,
We
wait,
got
Kevin
it.
Bates?
Kevin Gates.
Oh, Kevin Gates. Remember that nigga?
I just heard
Bates.
Batesman.
Yeah, I can't wait for Ozark to come back.
That's gonna be a hard one.
I've been waiting for Atlanta to come back for like 3-4 years.
Yo,
Doesn't never
straight
come
up,
back,
bro.
Like, come on,
When is
bro.
that
He's done.
reaching?
It's gonna happen, bro. This guy got on the plane. What happened, bro? What happened?
He's not doing it no more, bro.
What?
This guy just got bored.
Oh,
I got bored and said I don't want to do this.
He's
no
like,
more.
you know, I'm gonna lie down for a bit.
I don't know, bro.
Nah, he's probably just busy doing all that shit.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
What else you got for us, right guy?
2021.
I mean, I got bare things.
Run through it.
in our front.
I gotta pull up my ting on. So you guys wanna? I mean, here's one that we can go in since we're kind of on the best of the year from our perspectives. What was the best album you listened to in 2021?
Oh boy.
It's hard.
I just have bare verses in my
I just
All
gotta,
the-
I gotta think, bro.
All these questions
I
are
don't know.
I
hella
gotta do some
hard.
thinking for this. I don't know.
That's a tricky one.
You want me to
Yeah,
come
that's
back?
it.
We can come back to it. I can start listing.
I gotta,
off-
I gotta, I gotta,
Okay.
you gotta come up with a list, bro.
Because
Kanye's album was hard
because
too,
I'm a
bro.
rap head, like a hip hop head. I'll just stay with hip hop, and I'll say, honestly, I feel like West Side Gun's album, Side A and Side B. I think
He's different. Those good.
I think I bumped that shit the most,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's like the first time I was really into listening to West Side Gun because I wasn't, the biggest fan. But then I was just like, oof.
Nasty.
Cause yo, it was just straight bars, fam.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
what
different.
else you want?
He's
They're
different.
different.
All of them are different.
You know?
And the ignorant part is he's the worst one out of the three.
The
which makes
worst out
no
of the three,
sense.
which
Yeah, because he's not really a
not
rapper.
really
He
a
just comes and just swags on the track. That's all he does. Bro.
Hey yo!
That's all he does.
Just goes off, bro.
Which is pretty crazy.
That's it, bro.
And it
Just
goes
swags on
off.
the track and that's it.
It's fucking dope, bro. Yeah, he's
But that and probably J. Cole.
Yeah, that would be kind of the one that stands out to me. That was pretty great.
yeah, J.
album.
Cole's album was crazy still. I forgot that.
Honestly,
came out
I didn't
this
listen
year.
to the J. Cole enough to really
Yeah, it was
remember.
crazy.
To really remember. And I don't know what else came out this year.
I listened to a lot of older music this year, I feel
Yeah.
like, than anything. But
Yeah, it's like me in movies
Yeah.
and shows.
I listened to a lot of older music this year.
that's
I
what I'm
listened to a
saying.
lot of Benny.
I
the
mean,
Butcher this year.
Smiley's album,
Smiley.
pretty crazy. Drake's album was okay.
You know, I
Wasn't too bad.
still haven't given it. I still
Yeah.
haven't listened to it.
There's
Yeah.
some tracks.
It's decent, you know.
It's good. Good.
Kanye's is kind of.
Yeah, it was pretty greasy.
Kanye's is
I thought Donda's was
different.
better.
I
still.
re-
sorry,
I
enjoyed Donda a lot.
Yeah,
I thought it was way
I
better.
really enjoyed Donda.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
It's just
Kanye's
I
is.
still listen to Donda.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the extended version with him and Andre 3000. That
And bro,
track.
I didn't
Life
even
of
get
the
the
Party?
extended version. I just have the older one.
it's just like yo, Jersey is just
Stupid.
like as much as I rate him.
That's a hard track.
Like, it's
Yeah.
usually the same
Mm.
stuff.
And I feel like
Not
after I
much.
watched Donda and watched the Drink Champ, I don't know if you guys watched
The Drink Champs?
It's with Nori.
Yeah. And even like watching Donda, like
Yeah.
watching all the different
It's
like open, like it's crazy.
I believe Kanye when he's talking.
Yeah. This guy
doesn't-
performed it 3 times in front of us
insane.
and then dropped the album.
Like, yo, don't sleep on Kanye. Like, this guy's a really smart guy.
And he went on Drink Champs.
Yeah, bro, he's dropping some gems. I was like, yo.
Crazy.
Yeah, I've yet to watch
I
that.
was like, holy shit. I didn't even know Kanye's thinking that way. Trying to get Larry Hoover's like out and shit. Like, no one's really thinking about that. He's like, yo, we're doing all this bullshit. There's so much shit we could be doing. He's trying to do a bunch of. Yo, you guys need to watch that.
Yeah.
You need to watch that. It's a good episode. That's for sure.
You cheese a lot of people.
A
Pissed off
lot of
too.
people, bro.
I was like, whatever.
He doesn't give a fuck.
It is
bro.
what it is.
I remember seeing that clip where he was talking shit about Big Sean.
It's like that's the worst thing he's ever done in his career.
Medium Sean, dog.
Big Sean.
Disrespectful, bro.
You know. Speaking of things that pissed off a lot of people, you guys want to go over some of the events that happened this year?
What are the events that happened this year, bro?
I mean, I don't know where to start, but you know,
Bear events.
kind of at the beginning of the year, you remember there was like a mob of white dudes
In the
that fucking
rushed-
stormed the U.S. Capitol.
Oh,
That was,
Yeah.
that was like the first thing that happened this year, no?
That was like one of the
That's how it
first
started
things
off.
in the new
That's how the year started off.
that happened,
Yeah,
which was dope.
out of nowhere.
That
Bunch of
happened in
bunch of
real
dudes,
life.
man wearing a Viking
A
helmet and
Viking
shit.
helmet.
Like,
Storming.
yo, can you imagine
Capitol.
all the like the greasier countries, like the bottom countries that are looking at the states and don't really like them like that, the way they're thinking, saying,
Yeah.
oh, you
It's
can
like,
just let
yo, what's
mans
going
run
on?
up in your ends like that and everything's
Yeah.
cool. Oh, okay. I would love to see them do that in like a Soviet country or something.
I'd like to see them do
Shut
that,
up, bro.
do that in Canada, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
Can't do that in Canada. They probably
can
let-
still do
come
that.
on
Oh,
in.
You could do it in Canada. You
Yo.
definitely could do that in Canada.
Let me
As
say it
long
in
as you're
France.
vaxxed.
Yeah, but
come on
if
in.
they did some ignorant shit, they get fucked up.
Yeah. Nah.
In Canada, nah, bro. I don't think
Nah.
so.
We're way too liberal for that.
Nah,
shit.
no
We'd
chance.
leave,
A
we'd
bunch
leave
of-
it alone.
Unless you're like indigenous or black.
Yeah,
then
bro. A
they
bunch of
wouldn't do it.
protesting white guys running into
Rush. Bunch of protesting
like
white guys
somewhere
rush you.
in Ottawa and shit. Nah, they
Come
don't
on,
care,
bro.
bro. That's like
Bro, if
that's like
protesting
Tuesday, bro.
white guys rush me, I'm definitely
Yeah, but-
swinging in the
Yeah, but fam,
wall.
that's you, bro. That's
bro.
you.
You're not Canada.
You're
dog.
different, dog. You're
I'm from
different.
Canada, though.
You know?
It's TGR, bro. You're different.
It's
That's-
different when it's like somewhere like
wild.
China.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Go
Remember
ahead.
when
Get
Jack,
destroyed.
Run up.
do you remember this happened in 2021, I believe, when Jack Ma said something about China?
This guy
And
just
then he
disappeared.
and he
disappeared.
fucking disappeared.
The man disappeared,
The
bro.
Don't even say his
richest-
name anymore, bro.
The richest Chinese guy in the world.
Don't
He's
say
not,
his name
he's not
so
even
weird.
the only
one
one
of
who
the
did some
richest
shit like
people
that.
in the world, period.
Because
The one that he doesn't exist no more, bro.
who's
He's not-
the?
Where is he at?
I
Do
don't
we
know.
still know?
I don't know.
We're gonna forget
Who's
his
the
name. That's what they want
female
us to-
tennis player who
Oh, yeah,
also
yeah,
disappeared
yeah.
because she spoke out about
Naomi
some-
Osaka?
Sexual
Yeah, Naomi
abuse
Osaka.
or
Yeah.
something.
No, it wasn't her.
It wasn't her?
No,
Okay, I don't know
Osaka's
that.
Isn't that
not,
the black
not for
Asian
Chinese.
girl?
She's black.
She's
oh, she's
not
black.
Asian.
She's Japanese.
The YBN
Okay,
Corday
okay.
girl?
There's like
Asian.
there's an actual like
So I think,
Chinese woman. She
Yeah,
spoke
yeah,
out
yeah.
about someone like sexually harassing.
Yeah,
and
he was
then
like an upper level
they, like-
echelon government.
they like disappeared her
Yeah,
off
she-
the planet.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
They'll do that to you fast.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Do you want to go ghost?
Wild.
And then
Chago night night.
kind of while we're on that topic, so like the
Scraping them
Olympics are in China this year, and basically NHL players are kind of like, I don't know
See,
if I
here's the-
want to
here's
go
the
there
stupidest-
Go where?
Here's
Go
the
where?
stupid thing. Who was I talking
to the Winter
about?
Olympics.
Who was I talking to?
NHL has been boycotting like the Olympics for a while because they're like, no, we're not getting, our players aren't getting paid. Like the owners obviously don't want it to happen, but the players want it, so they collectively bargained to be able to go to the Olympics because they want to go represent their country.
Yo,
Yeah, but you know.
But because of all the COVID shit and the fact that China's just like, you step out of line, you're done. They're kind of like, I don't know if I want to go.
oh, it was
right
you
now.
who we were talking about. I was
What?
like, who was I talking with about this with? I was like trying to. We're like, yeah, there certain countries are boycotting the Olympics,
Yeah.
and then we're like, they're only now boycotting
I-
like China.
Doesn't
Yeah,
make any
they're only
sense.
now doing it.
What about
but
when they
there's
were
tons of
committing
things.
genocide against?
tons of
you know,
reasons to
a certain
boycott China.
demographic
Basically
or-
having slavery over there.
You
too.
know, it's just
Yeah.
like it's so stupid.
Fucking
It's like
internment
2021.
camps and shit.
It's so fucking.
We're living in a backwards
Oh,
world. We're in the
bro.
upside down. You guys watch Stranger Things? We're literally in the upside
Yeah.
down right now. Seriously.
It just blows my mind.
Ever
So-
since, I'm saying ever since all summer 16,
All summer 16.
Low key, you can see the decline from 17 all the way up.
Crazy.
Then we won the Raptors thing, and we're at an all-time high, and then
Crashed.
Everything just
crashed.
The world ended because the Raptors won.
bro.
Like,
We shut down
they
the
weren't
Oracle.
supposed to win.
Crazy.
We
It was
shut down the
supposed to be
Oracle and then
Warriors.
COVID hit.
Oh my god, it's like, okay, you want to win some shit?
Yeah.
Fuck the world.
That's basically,
Trust me.
basically
Shut
what
it down.
I think that's why it happened.
Bro, I remember exactly what happened when everything got shut down. Rudy Gobert.
Yeah,
This guy's like,
Rudy Gobert got COVID.
COVID.
And then, 20 minutes later, the NBA just shut down. And we're like, yo.
The
Then the
world.
world shut down after
it's
that.
so
We're like,
funny.
Well done, bro.
Trust me.
and here we are.
So like,
Talking
Don't talk
about
about
it.
it.
I do want to like, I don't want to talk too much about U.S. politics, but it is gonna come up just because they're fucking everywhere, and in Canada we can't escape them. But like, one thing I have to point out, like, kind of after the whole like storm, the Capitol type of shit, it's just Joe Biden became president, and I don't know about you guys, but one of my
Where is he,
favorite,
bro?
one of my
Joe Byron.
favorite things for 2021 is watching videos of Joe Biden talking and making no fucking sense.
Yo,
Forgetting shit.
Forgetting shit, fucking losing his train of thought, falling asleep while people are talking to him.
bro. What
so
is that that Instagram account? Then something New York.
Sleepy Joe.
No Stop New York or something like that. Where they're basically calling this man Joe Byron.
I know what you're talking about.
It's the funniest shit I've ever. It's like Nans in
Joe
New York are
Byron.
different. Byron,
Joe
Byron. Like yo,
Yeah.
it's the funniest thing ever, bro. It's just, it's a joke thing right now.
That's crazy.
The man's like, yo, honestly, I feel bad for those guys. Cause like, real talk, your situation is you have a very, very, kind of older individual that's your leader, and things are looking kind of shaky with them right now. And your backup is a female, and y'all are kind of
nobody likes
to the
her.
fact about that you don't really mess with her like that.
She's also kind of a little shady because she put a lot of black people in jail
A lot of them.
over drugs,
A gang
mostly
of them.
marijuana.
A gang of them. So I'm like, I'm not gonna rock in with this girl to be honest, but I'm Canadian.
That's what I'm saying.
We have
Nobody
culture and
gives a
legal here.
shit.
So it's like, okay, that's y'all over there.
Trust me.
Rob, like you can make fun of us, but hey,
It almost seems like it was
We didn't get drunk. We
planned.
didn't
No.
get Byron.
hey, Byron.
Almost.
I'm just gonna go over the place. I'm not gonna do this like in timeline.
Yeah,
So
it's a freestyle.
this isn't really a political
Off the
event.
top.
I'm just gonna go where it goes. Okay.
Bars.
Here's another
Topic
one that came
bars.
out. Okay. Bill Cosby got released from jail.
All right, guys. Been real, eh?
like y'all remember when there
Dog,
was
they
just
freed
so
Bill.
there were so many
Bill
memes
here
of like
for the
him
thrill.
putting
They really
fucking
freed Bill.
roofies in people's drinks and shit, and they just let this guy out on a technicality.
It's so ignorant.
Yo, his lawyers must be.
They just
That
freed
Yo.
Bill.
happened.
Definitely the greasiest lawyers out, bro.
Yeah.
They freed
Yo, you
Bill.
forgot to put the I and the E is supposed to go here? He's free.
And that was it, bro.
That was it. It was
By technicality.
It was done. Like
Yeah.
that's
It's like, oh, you spelled Cosby with a K?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
That can't be
There's
him.
no I in
Like,
Cosby, dog. So why? You're
that.
foolish.
That was a pretty crazy one. I'm gonna go on a little bit more of a darker topic for a second.
That's not a darker
Just 'cause-
topic.
I mean,
It's a dark topic.
I mean,
Kill Bill here for
I mean,
the thrill.
I feel like not that many people were really outraged about Bill Cosby being released.
Yo, you raise a lot of kids,
There
bro.
was
I'll say this. I don't know about you guys. I'm
those pretty kids, bro.
I'm pretty pro-choice, but do you guys remember like this year, fucking Texas passed a law
okay.
about like
Remember this.
abortion
It's fucked up.
being like
Yes.
5 weeks or whatever, and it's like you can't get it aborted if it's longer than that. Like I feel like most people don't find out until 4 weeks. Like.
Bruh.
Yeah, they're like,
What the
oh,
fuck?
Yo,
something's
You
off.
Something's
have
weird, yeah.
7 days to make a life-changing decision, or else you're going to jail
You know what I mean?
and you're having a kid.
Makes
so
no
ignorant.
Like
sense. Oh,
That's the most ignorant
I
shit
saved
ever.
it. I saved it.
I'll
Oh
get
my
tissue
God.
paper. I gotta grab my drink.
What'd you do?
Okay, I dropped my beer.
Yo, how did it get there?
Because you know,
Oh, okay.
it like spilled. It
Oh,
sprayed.
I didn't see that, bro.
Okay, let's go. I'm going all over the place. Okay,
Shoot him, bro. Shoot him.
fucking J-Lo and Ben Affleck are a king again.
That's crazy.
Bro, Batman's back, bro.
Batman is
back.
man loses Batman and he's like, oh y'all are gonna forget
y'all
about
forget
me.
about
Guess
me.
what? I'm still fucking Benny from the block.
Ben.
I'm still that boy.
Benos.
Still Benny from the block.
Big Ben.
Benos.
Man, that meme. There's so many memes recently.
J-Lo got bare rings, bro.
She got as much as Thanos.
Thanos rings, dog.
Like, I forget what
She's
the
more
meme was.
than
It was like basically if we get remarried, you'll have more rings than whoever.
And she looked, yeah, that's
More
just
rings than
hilarious.
Jordan or something.
Yeah.
And like then it just shows like a picture of him kind of laughing to himself, and she looks like stone cold, like pissed. That one's pretty hilarious.
Oh, Atlanta's.
Speaking of memes, you know what was a huge meme that like rocked the world this year? Was after that fucking inauguration of Joe Biden, the fucking Bernie
Fire.
Sanders meme. Like that
Him
thing,
just sitting there. Which
Yeah.
one was it? Yeah.
that thing was just, you could not escape from that. I didn't even think it was that funny, to be perfectly honest. I saw Bernie Sanders. I just felt
Yo,
sorry for
memes
the
are-
man.
memes
He
are
did not
fucked,
want to
bro.
be there.
I feel like it's
Man's like Bernie.
become a form of communication
100%.
Yeah.
That's how I get my
Crazy.
entertainment, bro.
in the
I just
weirdest
keep
way.
crazy,
bro.
bro.
It's like what?
One
Have
quick-
we-
Because it's so relatable.
So much jokes. That's all it takes.
But it's just it's a byproduct of social media. of
100%.
course, you know?
You guys want to know something crazy that happened this year?
What happens?
You guys remember the whole GameStop, AMC
Oh my god, I'm leaving, bro.
fucking
Me and
thing?
my brother were just talking about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Like,
mans could be up right
With
now, man.
what was
man,
it?
it's gonna be
Wall Street Bets on Reddit.
Wall Street bets. Yep.
Oh,
That was a huge thing. Fucking
good episode on
Robin
that.
Hood
Very
fucking
good.
shut down their system because they're like, fuck this.
Fuck that, bro.
Yeah,
you
they're
guys are
man-
breaking the system right
Mans
now.
are getting too much money.
Trust me,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Speaking of man's getting too much money, fucking NFTs exploded
Got
this
too
year.
much sauce.
Like NFTs, I think I don't know if we talked about them earlier this year
We
or
did.
last
Yeah, we
year,
did.
We did.
but
Yep.
even
I don't know
in
about
more
this.
in more recent
Maybe.
times, they have super exploded.
It's ridiculous
it's a
right
thing
now.
now.
Super exploded.
Yeah.
Like
Fucking
where I can't go anywhere without hearing about
It's
NFTs.
true.
Yep.
Trying to cop some,
That's
though.
crazy.
Yeah, I copped some Tory Lane's NFTs. Hopefully,
Stella
I can.
NFT?
Hopefully, I can flip them one day.
I read that.
Mostly did it for the support,
Ah.
not the fact that he shot a woman and hit her foot.
Yo,
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Speaking of
you hear all
of
the
shooting women,
information that's coming out?
All the information's
About
crazy
it?
what's coming out.
Oh
No, I didn't
my
hear it.
god. Yo, the man was
Crazy.
basically telling her to dance or some shit like that and busting shots at her legs
Oh
and
my
shit.
Sounds like a
God.
Brampton man.
that's so ignorant.
Honestly,
That's some wild west
that
shit.
does sound like a Brampton man thing to do.
Brampton thing to do. Yeah.
So when I was hearing that, I'm like, yo, that might not be too fake, you know? Yo, dance, you know? Dance, you know?
Nah, for real, like it's not.
Can you do that can, dog? Can you do that can? You know, like, it could be a thing.
Brampton
bro.
Hurt just came out.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Speaking of shooting women, fucking Alec Baldwin basically murdered a woman this year.
Oh, yo.
Why the fuck would you give me? Why
Forgot
was it a
about
prop
that.
gun? Why'd you give me a loaded gun or whatever?
yeah.
Yelled out
That's
some
crazy.
shit. That was fucked.
Yeah, I still don't know about that.
I don't know what
Forgot
happened
about
with
that.
all
That's
that,
crazy. I
but
forgot
it
about that.
sounded
That's
pretty
crazy.
fucked.
sounds like a sacrifice
crazy.
to me, dog.
Yeah,
Get conspiracy.
Illuminati sacrifice,
That's
fucking lizard
fucking
people.
crazy, bro.
That's a humiliation thing.
Yeah,
Get your
apparently, supposedly there was a connection between that lady who got shot and her husband was like this attorney who was like exposing something with
Probably
like
pedophilia.
fucking
Pedophiles?
something that goes deep. I'm not saying that's true.
That's weird.
I don't know why I'm saying
That's
it.
different. That's different.
Speculation. You know what? Because you said that, I'm gonna mention something I didn't put on my list, but it's something that is
Yes,
happening right
Alec
now that
Baldwin.
nobody's really talking about. Is that fucking chick that like helped Jeffrey Epstein is like
Oh yeah.
having a trial right now, but
Just
ain't
lame.
nobody talking about
Nobody's
Nobody's
that.
lame,
talking
man.
about it.
Nobody wants to talk about that shit.
That's
Ain't
crazy.
no news on it.
No
how it
news
goes.
on it.
My one boy at work, he was like saying he like was following a thing that was like documenting the trial, and guess what? That YouTube channel, that Twitter account, all shut down.
Obviously.
Yep.
What do you
Of
think?
course.
When you're protected
Obviously.
and you've been doing all this
That's
dirty work
crazy.
for all these guys for so long,
Some
like, you
shit.
think they're gonna
You know what I'm
protect
saying?
you.
There was a
100%.
picture
Keep
of
the slime in
her
his
and Epstein at this cabin, but it was the same cabin that's shared with like the Queen of England.
You ain't getting no
So
time.
it goes deep.
No
You
time.
find-
That goes
Oh, bro,
deep.
there's
That's
definitely,
deep.
It goes
definitely
deep.
some
It
deep.
goes
That's
too
deep.
deep for us.
The man
Too
said the
deep.
queen.
Too deep
when
for
you're
the
in the
podcast.
when you're in the
Too deep,
royal
like
family type of
BBSN.
swag, you're laughing, bro.
That's
you have
you know they're doing some
you
shit, bro.
basically
Come
have
on.
diplomatic immunity unless you do something stupid
It's a-
to mess up the the background.
Mess up
It's
the
a,
family.
it's a hole
Yeah.
too deep that you don't want to get yourself
Yeah.
caught in. You know.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna get caught in.
Kind of want to
Nah,
get caught
Well,
up.
one a major
Kind of want to hear about it.
Channel shut down.
event was
TGR shut down.
Yeah. cares?
Just forget we did
Let
that.
it happen.
Yeah, I mean,
Because then we'll come
basically
back.
proves it.
I haven't heard
Yeah.
from Nico in like a couple of weeks.
Nah, don't say that, bro. That's bad juju. Only if I
He
did.
comes back kicked up, bro.
Only
there
if
you
I
go.
say something about the CCP, like China's government, will I disappear like that?
Over.
We don't say them type
Because
words.
even
man.
the richest man is insane.
Call them
trust
big
me.
C, dog. Don't call
That's
them
how,
Jack.
that's how you know that they've got too much control. And
Crazy.
Gotta call
dog.
them big C's from the going for it.
Yeah.
Say the name
Big
out
C.
there. Yo, big C, dog. You know, watch out for them.
Triple C.
When U.S. left the occupation in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was a
yo,
big
I
fact that-
forgot.
Yo, honestly,
about
it's
that.
getting bad.
Yo, what's
now.
happening?
You know
And then,
they're on the brink of famine.
Yeah.
Ooh, really?
Out there?
Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And the Taliban like took over and shit.
Yeah,
again,
because
right?
they're depriving the population of resources. But ain't nobody talking about that, right?
That's crazy.
No, absolutely not.
That's
Which
crazy,
is-
bro.
But the funny
It's sad
thing is,
because
So
for
sad.
some reason the other day I was reading about great famines. It's just one of
Yeah.
those things that are like, oh, I stumble upon, and I
Oh.
obviously want to learn more about it.
Let me
Yeah.
learn more about this awful thing.
Yeah, so I was learning about like the great famines in India and in China and Russia during those certain times. And I was like, man, like people like families or women and mothers were selling their children for food,
Yeah.
literally for food,
Survival.
as food.
That's crazy, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
That's
I
scary.
mean,
Desperate times come.
especially at a time like this, when we're
Right.
so caught up in what we're exposed to right now. You know
Yeah.
how like the thing in our lives is COVID. you know,
Yeah.
How they're more than likely going to go into another lockdown, as
Yeah.
we called it.
100%.
Well, speaking of COVID, one of the things that happened this year is forced vaccinations.
Yeah.
Is
said,
depending
bro.
on where you're in different countries, but in Canada, pretty much everywhere,
They pull up
forced
on you, dog.
vaccinations. You can't. Most of the things that you want to do, you cannot do. You can't even go to work unless you vaccinated.
Pull up on you, dog.
Yeah,
And that's a thing. That's a real thing. We've talked about it sometimes at nauseum on this podcast, and y'all know how we already feel about it. Not that we're anti-vax at all. We just think that people should have a choice.
Yeah, choice makes things make more sense. But when it's like, yo, if you don't do this, then you can't do this.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
the choice is
especially,
still
like,
yours, though?
It's the illusion of choice, essentially. Saying, oh, well, you have a choice. You don't have to take it. But if you don't take it,
Yeah.
we're going to deprive you of things.
And I know,
That's
like,
not a choice.
I know we go down like the conspiratorial
Yeah.
avenue a lot, but this is not a conspiracy where
It's like,
governments have been known
It's
to
happening.
test on populations. Tuskegee experiments with syphilis and something like that, and when they used to test on indigenous populations. So it's warranted that people have questions
100%.
or doubts, for that matter, right? It's healthy
Yeah.
because if you're a student of history, as everybody should be,
yeah, there's been some interesting decisions made by
A lot.
it's just
all
It's
of
a
our
thing.
governments across the
to
world.
govern in itself, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in a previous episode, the actual meaning of govern is to rule over a population. That's the meaning of
Yeah.
government.
The rulers of us.
So yeah, I know we beat it with a, what's the saying? You beat the dead horse with a stick or something?
Yeah,
What
man.
kind of saying is that? Anyways,
I don't know, bro.
I don't even say them type things.
Just
dog.
saying.
yeah, that's weird. Anyways, yeah. So force, coerce, whatever you want to call it.
But yeah,
That's
it's-
Shit's wild.
vaccines, I don't know, man.
Man of the year voted by Time, Elon Musk.
Elon.
Elon.
Man's like Elon.
Elon Musk.
Yeah, he did some shit still.
Yeah.
He did some shit.
I mean, he does like I truly do believe we need innovators
Yeah.
such as people like Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also don't feel like we should be fucking giving control to people that are professional contest winners, popularity contest winners, like politicians. You should give them people who actually know things.
Yeah, but like, I feel
Yeah.
like whoever goes in is already set up anyway.
Yeah,
maybe,
makes sense.
but if in case they aren't, let's
No, they
let's
are.
make people who are smart enough to make
No,
informed
100% they are.
decisions, not people who are just smart enough to, be fake and get people's approval.
Now they are, bro, 100%.
Just saying.
I think like a lot of different elections from the time until even now have been very.
So would you vote Elon Musk as Prime Minister of Canada.
If he wanted to, he made the plays within the right people, then he will be there without no decisions. That's him. That's his.
Him. We can do it.
If he wants to.
Yeah.
It's not a situation if we want him or not. It's like, hey, my name is Elon. I'm coming in here now. I paid up this guy.
Yeah, like I honestly, man, like
I know these mans.
I rate his. Is he a genius? I don't know. I don't know enough about him. Is his ideas his own?
Mm-hmm.
He did come from affluence, you know. Do a lot of his products come from the working backbone of, you know, underpaid or slave labor type of stuff? Possibly.
But most big companies are on some
shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's just like, but
he definitely been manipulating the stock market and crypto market as well with just tweets and shit. He's been
a lot
running
of people could do
experiments.
that.
I know, I'm just saying, but him, like, clearly this year he did a couple things
Yeah.
just for fucking fun.
But that just goes to show
For
you
fun,
how,
I'm bored.
like, a lot of, you know, being in the stock market and crypto and investments in general with equities is psychological.
Yeah,
You know?
100%.
It's not always, you know, technical analyses and stuff like that, where you study patterns and charts and you read your due diligence on companies and you go 10 years back. Sure, it could be, you know.
Sometimes
but
it's just perception.
For the regular investor, it's a lot of hearsay.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot of hype. It's a lot about manipulation.
Yeah.
You know,
100%.
you know, day traders deal with technical analysis and shit. They could care less about what Elon Musk has to say. But for somebody who's
chilling in the car, it's like, you know what?
trying to
Elon
make
said
money
we
off
do
of
okay.
fucking Shiba coin or whatever.
Shiba.
I'm gonna
doggy coin, dog.
I wanna switch to like
yeah.
a lighter note for a second. Let's just do a quick little shout out to Tom Brady, because in 2021 Tom Brady like put himself at GOAT status at like 43 years old, going to the new team for the first time. Man gets his 7th ring.
Yeah, but he's just different, bro. He's
built
built
different.
He was in the
built
era
different.
of built different QBs.
Yeah.
100%.
But this guy was like, he was like a 5th round, like late draft pick, wasn't ever supposed to be anything,
In the era
and
of
probably
built
never
different
would have got a
QBs.
shot if I think his name is Drew Bledsoe.
Bledsoe?
Drew Bledsoe didn't get hurt.
he got
Tom
hurt?
Brady would never play, but Drew Bledsoe got
was
hurt.
on.
He went to Dallas after. He was on the Patriots originally, but Bledsoe got hurt, and then Tom Brady took over, and he never looked back.
Yeah. But yeah, built different type of QB. So I'm trying to tell you,
That's
different.
That's a
So,
grinder, right? there. He knows
Big
what to
shout
do.
out to him, because
Yeah, he's a
that's
real one.
like,
I rate Tom Brady. I can't lie.
you can't talk shit about Tom Brady.
You can, but you can't.
I don't really care for his personality too much,
He's a
but
waste
like
man, but like he does his things in football. though.
he's done his thing, and I can't talk shit about him as a football player ever.
Like I wouldn't want to go out for a drink with that nigga, but like
No, I don't want to hang out
I
with
rate
Tom
that
Brady.
he's like, you know,
I don't want
that he's
to.
greasy. I rate that.
But he's good.
Shout out Steph Curry.
Oh
Shout
yeah,
out to Steph.
Greatest three-point shooter of all
Steph
time.
became the greatest
Shout out
three-point
Steph.
shooter of all
Bro,
time.
every
Alright.
time I look at that picture with my nigga Ray Allen, he's looking with the ups,
Vexed, bro. He's just with that smirk.
taking my
Salty.
shit. This is my 3-point competition, man.
Super salty.
He just
You
took
know,
it.
speaking of soaring to new heights, this year a lot of billionaires decided they wanted to like go to space.
Yep.
Because they know what
Everybody's
going with
going
that
up
You
to
Earth.
know, Jeff Bezos
Jeff Bezos.
made his way there. Richard Branson. And isn't Elon working on something with that too?
Probably.
Am I wrong?
Seems like all the rich men are just going to cut.
All the rich mans are working
I
on
heard they're
going to
beefing.
new planets
I
and
heard-
terraforming. Oh yeah, Branson.
I heard
and
there's like billionaire beef right
billionaires are definitely
Billionaire
beefing. Like, no, I'm the coolest
now.
billionaire.
Elon Musk is taking shots at Bezos.
Waste man. That guy's a waste man. Something about him chilling in his thing or something like
Yeah.
that.
Well, I
His sauna
can't.
or something.
Guy should be getting to
can't-
work.
I can't pull the picture up, but
Disrespectful,
Elon Musk talking about like the Neuralink thing coming soon, basically.
Oh yeah.
But like the haircut he's got, where he looks like fucking the bad guy villain from Fifth
fucking-
Element.
Yeah.
That fucking that meme killed me. I'm not gonna lie. But shout out to Fifth Element as well.
Crazy movie.
Let's fuck politics, fuck There's probably more shit we could touch on, like the astral world and all this kind of shit that went down. But let's not focus on
There's so many
some
bad
negative
things that
stuff.
happen.
So many bad things happen.
So many bad things happen this year.
What are the
bad
good
things
things that happen?
Good things. Let's talk about the best TGR podcast that we've had this year. You know, I would say we didn't also talk about fucking Meta and Facebook, but I would say kind of one of the last episodes, Meta was a really like talking about fucking Meta and Facebook and VR and shit. That was a really good episode.
Mine was definitely the pilot one when your boy came true.
Yeah, that was my favorite episode.
The pilot
I watched that one. That one was
breezy.
really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Were we talking about Akon City this year?
Yeah.
That was
this
this
year?
year.
Okay. A-Coin or something? Yeah.
There was another random
I've
one
been
where we
messed
didn't
up.
really talk about anything at all, but that one was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. I think it was just the three of us, not this guy. You remember what I'm talking about? I don't remember what we talked about. We talked about all kinds of
Let
random
me go
shit.
through
though.
the Spotify.
Yo.
Catch us on Spotify, man.
Man's
Catch
like,
it. And yeah, those are greasy episodes. I feel like I'm forgetting. Like I feel like honestly, I feel like the last 2 years
We're
in itself
all
with the whole
one.
COVID thing, they've all kind of blended together. to me,
everything's
and
blending
Everything
into
just kind of feels like
Just
whoa.
one big year,
Like,
bro.
I really
100%.
can't decipher the two between, and I just can't believe it's been that long. And
And it's just
this
getting
whole
longer.
idea of return to normal, like, bro, we were supposed to have returned to normal by this time. And we just
Bro, there ain't
haven't.
no normal no
and
more, bro. It's
and
the new
again,
normal.
we're at a point where it's like one of the things that I was gonna mention before is they were playing sporting events without fans for like the first time forever, and then they've recently brought in fans. Now they're fucking some
Scale
places
back
they're
again.
doing half capacity again. Some
Like
places
us.
they're doing no fans again. And like that's a thing. Like that just shows you that we really haven't.
Yeah,
we really haven't
cutting
got
capacity
anywhere.
again, right, or
Yeah,
something like that.
Because we really haven't got anywhere. Even though this Omicron one, as much as it's super contagious, apparently
my
it's not super deadly.
Yeah, that's how viruses work. They become more contagious but less adverse to your health.
And
Mutations.
Nah, I'm not even gonna go.
But
into my
like
opinion on
apparently
it,
you
but-
still need
a booster shot.
some next shit
Yeah.
for whatever reason. I don't know.
Apparently-
I'm not a scientist or a doctor, so apparently my opinion means shit all.
Yeah, and if we
So-
talk about it, we're gonna get flagged and shut down, especially on the YouTubers and probably on the IGs. So we'll refrain from that for now.
Remember, I posted this one thing where we got flagged
Got
for
flagged. I
false
seen that. I
information
saw
for
that.
putting Black Lives Matter.
crazy, bro. That don't matter.
That's
Are you
false
dumb?
information.
Flagging this.
What is up?
Don't
with
be
that?
talking them type
I
talks
don't
on
know.
these ends.
I
Yeah.
just got a notification one morning. He was like, "Yo, your
Why are
information
you cracking wise,
What
making
false
up some
information is this
bullshit?
from Black
I was like,
Lives Matter?
okay. I was like,
Black Lives what?
because it was like a 3-part thing, right? It shows,
Flag.
it tells you, like, yo,
This is what happened.
what you
This is
did,
why.
what you posted may have been false information, and then
That
it
is
shows like a
false.
blurred screen, and I was like, okay, we talk a lot about the controversial shit. Could be about COVID. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was gonna be about vaccinations. All I see is the picture of the Toronto Raptors fucking bus say Black Lives Matter. I was like, how does this make any sense at all?
Better take that shit down, bro. Better
That's
take
crazy.
that
Of
down.
all things we talk about,
IG's
that's
getting
what's
super strict
flagged.
these days.
Black lives don't matter. Clearly, is what they're saying. Which is
Basically.
some bullshit.
Basically.
It is what it is.
You know?
Which is fucked because there's still man's getting lynched on this every day. Not every day, but
Probably every day, bro.
Probably
Oh,
every
yeah.
day, bro. We don't know about it.
Probably every
That's
day.
only what we hear.
All
Right?
right.
well, there was actually one case that was brought to trial and was thankfully successfully, tried right correctly. I think his name was Ahmaud Arbery, I think.
Ahmaud Arbery, yeah.
And it
The
was
3 white guys.
3 white guys
Yeah.
who lynched. We'll call it lynching
Yeah.
because that's what it
They
was.
shot him while jogging, but
And yeah, I mean,
it's crazy.
yeah, so
Crazy.
that.
Yeah. That.
No,
It's,
that part. Bro.
I feel like,
that part.
and I hate to go down this pessimism
Demons.
route, but like I feel like the more advanced we become as a society, the more we de-evolve.
Yeah, because we get lazy
that
and
right.
rely
As
on.
people.
Got that right.
It's weird. It's just like, you know,
We were more in touch with things when we didn't have all these distractions. and
Definitely.
bullshit that have us
100%.
all messed up right now.
Yeah, I agree.
Man's
you know,
can't even-
not a lot of things change from over history. And that's one of them. So.
100%. So like,
But
what's something y'all have learned this year about yourselves, about life, about the world? Something you learned.
something on
Life is short, bro.
and unpredictable.
Life is short. Life is unpredictable.
Very
You
unpredictable.
know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's one thing I've really learned to see.
Yeah.
So unpredictable
Definitely
that
that.
you take advantage of it.
I've definitely learned to like take more risk,
Yeah.
if that's a thing, to
Yep.
learn something, to take more
Definitely.
risk, to seize an opportunity when it's presented.
Yeah.
Like I know,
control,
but
too.
prior to 2021, I would do that, but it's becoming more prevalent when you sort of put yourself in a certain position in life. Opportunities tend to present themselves more
Yeah.
often than not.
Mhm.
You know, it's not like if you're completely passive in life, opportunities won't present themselves.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Because it's true. Like good luck is a thing when you work for good luck.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Good luck favors the brave.
Yeah. So there's that.
Or fortune.
Yeah, that's definitely something I took advantage of and learned. I also learned a lot personally about myself and mental health. And
Yeah. I was gonna say kind of like I learned kind of about, especially recently, like kind of putting your mental health first and foremost, and like kind of the importance of not only investing in obviously things that make you money, but investing in things that make you happier, investing
yourself.
in yourself. Exactly.
100%.
Investing in
100%.
ways that make you better, and then like kind of break. I'm pretty sure we talked about like habits last year when we did kind of a wrap up, and I'm going to talk about habits again, just kind of the idea of breaking old habits and not being, I found like this year, especially in like kind of the latter end of 2021, I've just been less complacent and more just normally times where I wouldn't say things. I've been speaking my mind. I've been honest with myself. I've been honest with, the people around me, and I feel like as much as that is so hard to do, and it hurts and it's stressful and it's painful, at the end of the day, I found that it works out in the end. And just because something might not feel good in the moment doesn't mean it's not going to get you to where you want to go. That's kind of what I learned. That kind of also goes with taking risks. I think the reason why people are so complacent sometimes, they don't want to take the risk of messing up what they have, because they think it'll somehow get worse. But you don't know it'll get worse, and what's worse than anything is just not being honest with yourself, not being true to yourself, and not taking care of yourself.
facts.
And that's what I learned this year, because I kind of felt like I was going down a path where I was starting to feel like my dad. So, and I'm not gonna get into that story. Basically, I don't want to be like that. So,
And I told the other day, to finish off this topic, we are the sins of our fathers.
100%.
For real.
Especially like men, especially at our age. And
Yeah.
it's just like,
And we don't even notice it
it
sometimes.
ain't easy, man.
Crazy.
Right.
Obviously, everybody in life has their hardships, but everybody is also going through things at the same time.
Yeah,
And
like
everybody
always.
battles their battles differently. So
Yeah. And like, yeah, people can say like, oh, well, everyone kind of like, it's almost like they get into a contest with each other about who's struggling more. And it's
Yeah.
like, bro, like, you don't know how this person's struggling because you don't know how whatever it is actually makes them feel. So
yeah, you can't compare
yeah,
the two.
you
It's
can't compare
impossible.
it.
Cannot.
It's like trying to compare athletes in eras. You can't do that because it's completely different circumstances, and you're not there. You don't feel what they feel. You don't know what they know, and you don't know what it's like to them. You're not in their shoes as much as you want. I think everyone wants to think that they're an empath these days, and sure, I think we're all empathetic in a lot of ways. At least people in my circle, I don't know.
I agree. I feel
I don't
like
know too
humans
many.
are naturally empathetic.
Yeah, I don't know too many apathetic people. The only ones that I know that are like that are fucking sociopaths.
Yeah.
But
100%.
Jinx.
but realistically, just because you're an empath or you feel you are, it doesn't mean that you fucking understand anybody's pain
yeah.
or anything. So you should just listen to people when they tell you what they're feeling, and not try to deny their feelings, because you don't really know. You can kind of know what from your own experiences, but your experiences are not their experiences as much as you want them to be.
Yeah, that's true. Everyone has
That's
built
another
different-
thing I learned this year.
What's like one hobby or habit that you implemented this year?
I'll say one, I haven't smoked weed in 3 weeks.
Okay.
or whenever we linked up last, like 3 weeks ago, right? Something like that.
Yeah. So Kush has stopped.
It's more so not like I'm
Kush
not
on pause.
planning on not smoking weed ever again. It's definitely not my plan. It's more so just I'm readjusting my relationship with it. That's the idea.
Understandable for sure.
It's not using it as a coping mechanism, but more so using it, you know, because I want to at certain times. You know, whether I'm making music, having sex, or you know, whatever.
All the above.
Yeah, not so much just fucking smoking blindly because, you know, it's better than facing reality. That kind of goes back into other things I was talking about before, but that's one habit I'd say that I got.
All right.
And drinking a lot of water. I'm drinking a lot more water.
Nice. Water's always good.
Always.
J-Rock?
Such an underrated thing.
You gotta get back to me. I can't think of anything right now.
J-Hills?
Honestly, hobbies and habits. I say hobbies. I guess
Hobbies
footy could be
or
said.
Hobbies? Hobbies.
I said-
Habits.
Hobbies.
Hobbies or
Be
habits?
hobbits in it. I almost know hobbits. I guess
New.
new, eh?
Yeah.
I was gonna say footy too. I was gonna say footy. New habits. I've actually been going for walks on my ones.
Walks are great.
Yeah,
Walks are
that's
great.
Walks are very
Walks are great.
underrated, man. Especially
I love
after
walks.
you eat like
Yeah,
dinner.
nice.
When
Good way to
you
digest.
go on walks, do you do it with headphones? You listen to music, listen
Oh
to
yeah, I
podcasts?
have my earphones in, and usually I depends. Sometimes I listen to podcasts. Sometimes I'll be listening to like tunes on playing a playlist. And yeah, just go walk around the block, deal with the local spliffers, and then just come back and just vibe.
Let me ask you this: do you guys ever? This is just kind of a side topic, but do you guys ever like drive and just no radio, no
Bro,
music?
I was just about to
nothing?
talk. I was just about to say that.
Sometimes.
Just
One of mine
like-
is that I really stop really listening to music when I drive anywhere. It's just straight podcasts, audiobooks.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. You know what I mean? It all started off when it's like I've been listening to the radio, I've been listening to like my own music, and then I'm like, you know what? Like I'm tired of this. Let me listen to something else, bro. I've actually caught myself driving around like listening to like classical music and like soft, just putting on a random station, bro, just vibing out to whatever it is, to whatever like sonically just sounds good.
Yeah.
And then I just reverted over to audiobooks, podcasts, and that's pretty much it. You know what I mean?
I've found myself driving in silence a lot recently. Like no sound,
Like,
just
I like classical music.
just driving, just the sounds of the road, and just kind of like
Your whip.
it's almost like meditative, but
Yeah.
obviously I'm still stimulating my mind because I'm driving. I have to pay attention,
Mhm.
but I don't know, something about that. It just relaxes me.
Yeah, like if I go for a walk, I just like to silent late at night, especially near my area. There's like some areas where it's really quiet. There's a lot of wooded areas and stuff like that. But
Can I just say for a second,
Yeah.
walking late at night is something that we men take for granted.
I like
Because
the walks.
I'll never
Women-
let Tati go on.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, it's not even that. Most women probably wouldn't even go take a walk by themselves late at night
I
because
wouldn't.
they're fucking
I don't trust. I
piss
wouldn't
scared
trust
they're
it.
gonna get raped.
It's
And that's really just a fucked up thing when
Fucked up.
you think about it, right?
true.
And it's something that we kind of take for granted. I would say.
We're just like do.
Yeah, just
Just
like,
walking
oh,
around,
I'm just going for a
headphones
walk.
in, just
Yeah.
running around,
Yeah.
nodding at bands.
Ain't nobody gonna rape me.
Like jogging, you know, for no reason.
counting your cash.
I was gonna do anything.
I ain't clenching. I ain't looking behind me. Like
I look behind me.
it's terrible.
But
I gotta be aware of.
I definitely look behind me. I'm
look behind me all the time. I look
Worried
I
man's
put
gonna
my
shank
shoulder
you?
on it, Yeah.
nah,
Yeah.
just
If I hear something, I'm looking. It's just-
situational.
There's like a
Instinct, bro.
park behind my end, so like
Instinct.
in parks, that's where everything
That's
happens.
how everything comes together. Oh, behind you. Oh, that
Yeah.
open. Whew.
Yeah.
But this year
I'm
especially,
good.
I've been heavy into podcast audiobooks, man.
Yeah.
Primarily when I'm driving to and from work.
Yep.
And,
It just gets you mentally prepared for
like
the
I
day.
have
It's
a
weird,
routine.
bro.
Like
Yeah.
I only
Yeah.
listen to like certain types of podcasts too. So either fitness podcasts or nutrition, investing podcasts, or podcasts with like athletes or something like Joe Rogan if he has like a famous like athlete on there, or sales podcasts and stuff. And then audiobooks I try to get in as well, and then only turn up music on my way to the gym
Yeah.
so I can turn up. I definitely replace that. You know, small things like, you know, like a couple hours before bed, I'll try not to look or expose myself to too much light because it fucks up with your
Yeah.
hormones. So I was just like all candlelight, wear blue
That's
light
cool.
blockers if I'm on the screen before bed. I
That's pretty cool.
obviously
Nice.
I've gone to like writing this year, just writing out thoughts. Affirmations is huge. It's crazy when I used to. It's crazy. I don't know what it is, but if you write down your goals and what you want to accomplish, that shit comes true. It's like
Yeah.
magic. It's fucking weird.
It is.
So there's that. I've gotten into a little bit of calligraphy.
That's interesting.
Yeah, Tati bought me like this calligraphy set one time. I think it was for my birthday and shit, or before that. But I've always been interested in calligraphy, so it's good to actually.
I like
try and
watching the
get into
videos of people like
that.
doing it
it's
who are
sick.
like super skilled at it. It's pretty awesome.
I'm just always looking for ways to implement my creativity in some sort of way. That's the type of person I am. Like I have to do it, or else I'll like implode. Whether it be like podcast, martial arts, or like writing, reading, freestyling, music, anything, literally, like anything for like creative expression. I think it's very imperative for humans to express that.
100%.
Because then we always get caught up in
Bullshit.
in our bullshit. A lot of, I feel like what a lot of people experience in terms of lack of self-worth or depression or anxiety is because they don't have an outlet.
Yeah.
Human beings are naturally energetic creatures. We need to exert our
Get it out.
emotions and
Purge.
our energy into something, or else it just builds up inside.
100%.
So that's why
Very
we've
true.
always on this podcast been an advocator for like, yo, if you're trying to do something, just fucking do it.
do
Like,
it.
it's like this
Do
podcast.
it.
It's just like, yo,
Hold up.
you don't talk about doing a podcast, you actually do
You just
it.
do it.
Obviously, we're not fucking doing Joe Rogan numbers by
Yeah.
any stretch
Joe
of the
Rogan,
imagination.
That's because we ain't trying to.
But like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
We ain't trying to
Coming for
sell out.
We're coming for you, jaw. So,
All right, let's kind of take this puppy home. What do you
is that a
guys?
saying?
It is.
take
Take-
the puppy home.
take this
We're
bad
the
boy
same. We should
home.
do an episode on weird
just
sayings.
sayings.
I'm down for phrases and sayings.
Bars, basically.
Did we do
Ah,
something like
trying
that?
to remember the phrase I was thinking about the other day that I don't like. I don't remember, but anyways, fucking let's take it home. All right,
Take the puppy home.
so 2022 is coming. Give me one prediction for the next year.
Give me one good prediction, one bad prediction.
One
One
good
optimistic, one pessimistic.
One optimistic, one pessimistic. Let's go.
Okay, pessimistic.
All right, let's start there.
Lockdowns.
A next lockdown. So Nico's saying a next lockdown is fucking.
Next lockdown, new variant, and more boosters.
That's basically
That's
all
3.
The
But
stuff.
you know,
That's all we had there.
Optimistic.
I think.
Uh,
oh no, I don't want to put that out there. actually.
Optimistic. It does have to be. Is it personal? I
it
guess
can
personal.
be whatever you want it to
Whatever.
be.
No, let's do not
is a
personal.
TGR
Not personal,
podcast.
just regular.
Reggie.
Yeah, Reggie.
It's not Reggie thing, you know.
Optimistic.
See, it's hard to be optimistic in these times. I know it's tricky. Out here.
Something good that's gonna happen in the next year.
Something good that's gonna happen
In 2022.
Next year.
It's hard to think
hard,
about that.
bro.
It's hard to think about that one.
Hopefully.
I got one.
Okay, go.
The Toronto Maple Leafs are gonna win the Stanley Cup.
Doubt it.
Highly doubt that shit. But I would like. To
I would
see
like to see
Why not? If Toronto Raptors winning the Larry O'Brien Trophy is what started this whole mess, doesn't it only make sense that the Toronto
it
Maple
does
Leafs
make
ending
sense.
the curse and winning the Stanley Cup would end it? That's my optimistic hope. I'm
Or-
not saying I'm predicting,
Makes all this sense.
but I'm just trying to be optimistic.
Or because of the fact that the Raptors won and everything went downhill, what if the Leafs win and everything goes super downhill?
So it could be a double-edged
just
sword. It's like that's the end of days.
That's the end of it, bro.
No, I feel like if the Leafs won, there'd just be so much jubilation, especially in Toronto.
Especially
And
when
in
it's
Ontario.
Ontario time too. Imagine
Oh,
going
they'd
out
lock
everywhere.
down our city just because, bro.
They have to.
Straight up.
Okay, I got one.
There's no way they're keeping people
got
locked down if the Leafs win a Stanley Cup. Everyone is
100%.
storming the streets and rioting,
Yeah.
but like the
Optimistic.
happy rioting.
Certain medical breakthroughs will occur in 2022.
Okay.
Like-
yeah.
Bitcoin will
See
touch 100K
Bro,
in 2022.
touch me. That's
Touch you?
like touch me. You know what I mean? Like I know.
Yeah.
That was what I was thinking of. Yeah.
I will be a very happy man if that happens.
I'll be
But
there.
that's personal goal of 2022, obviously, make more fucking money. Kind of want to book a fight for myself in 2022. I plan on booking one.
I'm
kind of gonna reach, bro.
Training for one.
Yeah.
That'd definitely be one of my goals for sure.
To
Yeah,
fight a man?
that'd be nice.
Alright,
To
that.
train for it and to schedule a fight because
Trying to pre
nice.
that.
happened.
Definitely trying to pre that.
But yeah, maybe yeah. It depends, right? It's all situational. Yeah.
Makes sense. So basically,
What about
we're not very optimistic about 2022. It's kind of
it's
been a
easy-
shit
it's-
year.
okay, listen, it's easier to predict
Bad
worst.
stuff.
something
things, yeah.
pessimistic than it is to predict something that's optimistic.
Yeah.
And the best part about predicting pessimistic things is that if you're wrong, you're not upset about
Yeah.
it.
Whatever.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
No,
okay.
my
See,
motto
thought
in
that was
life
happening.
has always been aim low and avoid disappointment.
I rate
Okay,
that.
actually,
Thought about that too?
I'm also optimistic
Alright,
that
that.
the justice system will continue to prove its worth and that it's a fair thing.
That's your optimistic?
I'm optimistic about that.
I'm not optimistic
I'm not
about
optimistic
that
about
at
that.
all.
I'm just.
I'm black. I would never be
Yeah,
optimistic.
I'm
about
not
that shit,
optimistic
bro.
about that, bro.
I'll give my pessimistic
Can't.
thing, okay?
Never. Law's not for me, dog.
Yearly COVID vaccinations is going to be implemented. Where like for the rest of our lives, pretty much, we're having
Yeah,
you're going
I
to be
agree with
mandated to take COVID and flu shots.
I don't think it'll be
yearly.
for the rest of like yearly,
No, no,
but
no.
like
Yearly.
Bro,
maybe there's gonna
Bro.
there's gonna become a time where they'll be like, yo, you're gonna take one and you never have to take it again. Then
No,
boom,
no, no, no,
50
no.
I
years.
thought that was what we were supposed to do.
Bro,
originally.
and then we
that's
just
how this
forget about what
started. Bro,
happens.
there's fucking
Smart.
vaccine passports. Don't even try to tell me that they're not gonna keep that up.
100%.
Like, oh, we're just gonna not use them anymore. No, these things are here to stay.
Forever.
You are going to have to get vaccinated every
Bro,
year.
but there's gonna
Implemented a system where people have to get vaccinated.
Our children's
Think of it
children
this
are
way,
gonna be
okay?
vaccinated, bro.
Every time the whole argument.
That's
The
what
whole
they're trying to
argument,
play.
even people who don't fucking like guns, their whole argument for saying like being pro-gun is that once you start taking rights away, like it's a slippery slope where they'll just keep taking more and more.
Oh, I know.
And I'm telling you right now, they're gonna
Take an
take
inch
more
to
and
the-
more.
yeah.
That's my
Give an
prediction.
inch to take a mile.
Maybe it'll be a little bit longer than 2022, but I'm telling you, that's gonna be a thing.
In Canada,
It's
the way we're built here.
Like we were already saying, like, oh, it wasn't gonna be 1-2 doses. Well, it's already 3 doses. They're talking about
And
a
it's up
fourth
a
dose.
fourth one
Talking about
already.
boosters all the time.
Yeah.
Talking about, oh, we're coming back the plan that we're reopening plan that was supposed to be fucking set. But
Now
guess
it's in
what?
March or
I'm
something.
telling you straight up, they're just gonna keep fucking with us, and they're gonna take more and more of our rights away. And another thing that I'm gonna say pessimistic, because it's already fucking happening, is like freedom of speech online is going away.
Online and in real life.
Gonna
In
be,
real life.
And in real life,
Well, real
too.
life is
Good
already
job.
gone, but I'm speaking more
Absolutely
like
ridiculous.
more about internet regulation, about what you can and can't say,
It's
what
gonna be
type
like
of
China.
content you can and cannot put out. It's already fucking happening, but I'm saying it's going to take another step even further, where like it's not enough for the powers that be to control the narrative on television and all the major media outlets. They have been sinking their claws in, and they need to sink them further to make sure they can control every single narrative.
Okay. I agree.
Yeah.
It's happening.
All right. What's okay? Last question.
Positive
On positive tip. What is one hobby or habit that you wish to take up in 2022 that you've been planning on doing, that you could see yourself committing to in 2022?
It's
is
gonna
the year
be
to do it.
one of two things. I would like to exercise 3 to 4 times a week.
Okay. Start with once.
I know, but I'm saying that's
Okay.
that's what I want
That's
to
your
get
end
to.
goal. Okay.
That's what I want to get to, and like make it like a thing. That's what I do.
Okay.
Either that, or I want to journal every night.
Okay. Great.
Those are 2 things.
I support these.
I want to get back in the gym.
Fitness tip.
That's
2.
what it is.
Okay. That's it?
Yeah, that's it for me.
All right. You should get closer
I
to the
like
mic.
it.
already,
You know what
2022.
I mean?
Yeah,
I
like-
mean, bro. Yo, man's
We'll
only
start
been set
with
me
that.
up proper,
Yo,
dog.
don't
Yo,
pull
don't pull
it,
the
fam.
thing, bro.
You know what I
What
mean?
are you saying, dog?
I just got egged. Yo,
Yeah, give me the ting, bro. Drink
Pull
it
up.
up, bro. Pull up the ting. All right, what's the question again?
Pull up on
Oh.
a kid.
2 habits you
I'm
want to
sorry.
take up in 2022.
A habit or a hobby that you
Yeah.
want to commit to in 2022.
Yo, I want
Not like a New Year's resolution.
I know.
I don't believe in that shit.
I want
Yeah.
you to show me how to throw them hands, though. That's one thing I want for sure. whenever you have the
That's
time.
it?
No, that's not.
Add that to my list, bro. Add that to my
We could
list.
easily do that.
And I want to get.
I did it with Sammy. I could do it with you guys.
Alright, so say less. And then number 2 is I want to brush up on my French again.
Oh, en français.
Yeah.
Oui,
Ooh la
oui.
la.
Oui, oui.
I want to brush up on that and get
Comment
more.
ça va?
Ça va très bien, ça.
Gee.
Actually, that's a good one. I would definitely like to start learning
Yeah.
a new language.
Yeah.
If I was gonna learn a new language though, I would
Uh,
learn like a digital language,
Like
Yeah, we
coding.
spoke
like
about
coding,
this.
bro. We definitely spoke about this on different episodes.
But I would like. Honestly, I say this now. Well, I would definitely like to learn or finish learning my native language. Not my native language. That's English.
Your- the,
You know what I'm
the
saying?
language of your lineage.
Hey, my people. I'm an island boy. I want to learn the island.
So we're headed off 2021.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn Gaelic, you know? It's a Scottish language.
Oh, I heard gay and lick. I was like, what the fuck?
That threw me off, man. I was gonna say something.
Gaelic.
Say something.
Gaelic.
Okay.
No, I don't remember.
You said you wanted to
You want to learn your fucking language. You
Yeah, but
want to get in touch
I
with your
know
roots.
that. I said that already.
Oh, you
he
said you
was
have a
getting to
different
another
one.
But there was another one.
You want to like come up with a whole new list of like Nico puns, of Nico
Nah,
Suave
that's too
puns.
easy.
got that in the
That's too
bag.
easy. That's too
Uh,
easy. I kind of just want to like.
I want to drop an EP
Okay, here's a pretty
down.
like
in
broad
2022.
spectrum of an idea, but I just want to find like a different avenues to express creativity. You know,
Trying to be on my EP, dog. Trying to feature on it.
Yeah, my EP.
It's called Big Wad.
I'm down.
The first track is called Forward.
I'm in.
the first track, bro.
Track number 2 is called Stacks.
Stacks.
Track number 3 is called Roll. Track number 3 is called Tings.
Again?
Just 2
bro.
number 3.
Yo, bro,
1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna be the first. I'm gonna be the first Toronto Brampton rapper to put 2 number 3 tracks on it.
Number 3 and then number 3 again, dog.
No, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna put 2 track number 2s on it, so I can be like 2 twos.
2 twos. 1, 2 twos. 3. It's gonna be a
One, it's 1, 2 twos, 4 us.
Just skip 3. 1, 2, 2, 4.
Yeah, there's no track 3. It's just 2 twos.
1 and 2 twos. It's 4 next day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm probably blanking out on a whole bunch of shit that I would like to do or commit to. But I guess more TGR episodes. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go.
TGR to infinity
That goes
and
without
beyond.
saying.
And thank you for joining us on our final episode of 2021. It's been a
real.
ride.
Yeah.
It's been an interesting ride. Let's say
Yeah.
that. Let's not go back to the negative thoughts about.
Yeah.
I immediately was about to go there.
Ended off Island Boy.
You know what?
Island
But you know what? I will say one positive thing of
Gobbling
2021
foolish
is we've been
creatures.
able to continue doing the TGR podcast,
Yeah.
and I've been able to chill with my boys, and I'm
let's
go.
extremely fucking grateful for that.
Let's go.
I'm extremely grateful for all 20 of our avid fucking listeners
Let's go.
rocking the TGR gear.
Yeah.
Let's make
You
it
know,
40 next year.
Fucking flexing and
22.
representing for the Mandem.
Top
I
artists.
rate every single one of you guys. You're
Cheers to
fucking
you.
amazing.
Cheers to you.
You're not the reason why we do this, but you are at the same time. We kind of just do it for
I
ourselves.
can get down with that.
You know what I mean?
Because we just love the sound of our voices. That's why we freestyle too. So look out for the Patreon coming in 2022 if you want to hear the bars.
Just because.
We do spit some hot fire, especially when we get litty. But real talk, we love doing this. It's a lot of fun. It's
And we'll see y'all in 2020.
And real talk, we got bars.
you know. So TGR podcast, the Green Room podcast on Spotify, TGR TV on YouTube. You know, tell all your friends about us. Tell them to check it out. Follow us on IG, all that good stuff. You know, DM for merch if you can't get it on the actual website itself, tgr905.com. We'll figure that out in
We'll figure it
2022.
out.
That's
We'll
one
figure
of
it out.
the,
Let you know, you know.
that's one of the goalies.
We'll link you, dog. Don't worry
If
about
it's not
that.
working, just DM and
DM us.
man's got you.
We'll
Okay.
figure it
Man's
out.
at one time. We'll link you, dog.
We're also gonna bring out a next line of merch too.
Let's go.
You know, definitely want to bring out
Let's
some
go.
sweatpants
Yeah.
to
Let's
go with the
go.
hoodies.
Joggers.
Look how Took's
but you
coming
know-
out.
Look
Just
how
don't worry
Took's.
about that. dog.
Look out for
that's like a
2022.
Took cause.
And
2022.
you know,
Loosen the bubble
blessings
boost,
to you and all yours and all that shit.
Stay safe.
Let's
Don't
go.
know.
E. It's a blood clot.